Getting divorced was never part of my plan. I loved my wife, I wanted us to work, and I believed in the life we were building together. So when she told me it was over, when she made it clear that it didn't matter what I wanted because she simply didn't want it anymore, it completely broke me. At the time, sitting in Michigan, it felt like the absolute worst thing that could ever happen to a man. It felt like the end of my story. But as I sit here today, looking out this window at the skyline of Ho Chi Minh City, I realize something uncomfortable. Complacency is a slow, silent poison. When you get comfortable in life, you stop asking yourself what you're actually capable of. And sometimes it takes another person forcing you completely out of your comfort zone for you to realize that you're capable of so much more than you ever gave yourself credit for. If you are currently sitting in a room somewhere, facing a life scenario you never wanted, whether that's a divorce, a career crash, or a complete loss of direction, I want you to watch this video because I want to talk about how a devastating ending can actually become the catalyst for the greatest growth of your life. No one enters a marriage expecting it to fail. When you build a routine with someone, you settle in. You make compromises, you adjust your expectations, and you build a quiet, predictable life. There's nothing inherently wrong with predictability, but what I didn't realize at the time was how slowly and subtly I was drifting into complacency. I stopped pushing my own boundaries. I put my long-held dreams on the shelf because they didn't fit into the daily routine. I stayed within a safe, comfortable box because stepping outside of it felt unnecessary. We convince ourselves that staying comfortable is the same thing as being content. But complacency lulls you into standing still. You stop growing, you stop optimizing your life, and you start accepting a smaller version of who you are meant to be. When my marriage ended, the box I had built my whole life around didn't just crack, it was completely destroyed. The foundation was pulled out from under me, and suddenly, the safe, comfortable routine was gone. In the immediate aftermath, the grief and heartbreak are overwhelming. You wonder how you're going to get through the next week, let alone the next 10 years. But once the initial shock settles, you realize you are standing at a massive crossroads. You have two choices. Option one is to stay down. You can let bitterness, resentment, and self-pity eat away at you. You can spend years replaying the past, wondering what you could have done differently, and letting someone else's decision dictate the rest of your life. Option two is to take ownership. You accept that while you didn't choose the outcome, you have absolute stewardship over what you do next. You decide that you are not going to let a heartbreak define your legacy, and you use that pain as raw fuel to completely rebuild yourself from scratch. I chose option two.